Is standing by live. She's covering the Hillary Clinton campaign. Hillary Clinton also spoke on this very matter just this very morning in that very city, Washington, D.C. I know there's some movement behind you, Sarah. I can see that you're looking around, but I do need to ask you about the breaking element of the story that you're on right now. As you scramble into place, I think I'm right at about 27 seconds. But what I want to know is what happened right after those 27 seconds. Take me there and tell me what you just saw.
Well, Ashley, it became very clear that Donald Trump was not interested in taking questions from the press, despite this being originally billed as a press conference. He made that very short statement in which he retracted his birtherism, said he's over it, says he believes Obama was born in the U.S., and then he left the room as reporters were yelling questions about what made him change his mind, and he proceeded to go on a tour, and this was supposed to be a pooled event, which means there was supposed to be an editorial producer from television, there was supposed to be a print reporter. There's usually a wires reporter that can accompany the candidate on a tour like this. Well, in this case, the pool producer for television was physically restrained from going on the tour. There was essentially not going to be any editorial presence. Donald Trump just wanted to get a lot of beautiful pictures of his hotel and go on a tour of his hotel, but he very clearly did not want to answer questions about the statement that he had just made. Ashley?
You just repeat what you said. You said the pool producer was physically restrained. Can you just clear that up? What happened?
So usually in a situation like this, you'd have a group of these reporters who would accompany the candidate. For television, there is an editorial producer who's there to, for instance, ask Donald Trump why he changed his mind on the birther issue or collect any of the other comments he might make. And of course, there's a television camera that also goes to shoot this. But in this case, our producer, the producer who was there to represent the television pool, was saying that she was physically restrained. So someone physically blocked her from being able to go on this tour with Donald Trump, and instead it was just cameras who were allowed to go with him. Now, obviously, this breaks with the normal tradition of the pool, and this is the kind of thing that we've been seeing happen with both these campaigns, but also with Donald Trump's campaign, is breaking with tradition of how you deal with the press when it comes to being a nominee for a major presidential party. For instance, last night, Donald Trump left his press behind and went on and held an entire political rally in which the press pool just saw the last 3 minutes. So this is the kind of issue that has been happening repeatedly with this campaign.